keep up!
What about my training?
This is your training!
This is your training. Hello, guys, and welcome to episode 52 of Between Collectors. We are getting closer to 100th episode, so we're getting there. 48 more episodes, and we'll make it. As you can see, we have a beautiful panel tonight. We have Mr. Easy Company Collectibles, which I don't know what's going on with him. How you doing, sir?
Yes.
Hi, how are you? How's everything going with you, my friend?
Good. I moved around my statue room a little bit and didn't squeeze my dick. Because, I mean, as you know, last time I moved around my Predator statue, I pinched my penis.
You got a small you got a very small accident.
I got
dropped it on it.
On my no, I was like the shelf ends at a 90-degree angle, and I was slipping off, like picking up, like, and then I had to drop it, and my pee got.
Easy, just do me a favor. Since it's like I'm coming back, and I want to come back in the future. Just make sure you put your hands somewhere I can see them for the rest of the show. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
Oh my god. Well, you see, guys, Izzy's here in the house. We have Dusty from Metamorphic Customs. How you doing, my friend?
Hello, sir. It's good to be here. It's Fridays are always good, right? Usually they're good, and this is a good one. Glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's always fun. It's always fun to have you guys around. And of course, Dilo, the collector, in the house with a beautiful hat.
Beautiful head.
Star Wars hat, looking nice. Look at that, very handsome fella.
Thank you. Well, it is good to be back joining you, fantastic gentlemen, for another episode. I'm very grateful for another opportunity to be on the show with you guys, and I'm very excited about what we have to talk about today.
Oh man, we have a really good topics, but you didn't have any accident like Easy, right? Please tell me.
No. Actually, I'll keep my hands up like this too. I don't know what to. I don't know what to do with my hands right
Random
now.
hand checks in the middle of the show will.
Yeah, right.
All right.
What's
Hand
that?
Oh man. Yeah, so dude, I think that announcement of Anakin was many people like it, but also many people are not too happy about the headscope, and we're gonna have that discussion here. Of course, everyone's have their thoughts about it, and I hope when you pre-order this figure, you have a clear mind of what to expect. Personally, spoiler alerts. So don't worry, we're gonna talk about that. Also, we're going to talk about InArt Batman. It's a lot of pictures online with the final product, and many people, having concerns. And I think they are right. They might have a point, and we're going to talk about that as well. We're going to talk about more releases, the dark side. We have some rumors I want to share, and of course, whatever you guys want to talk, let us know in the chat. So this is how we start episode 52 of Between Collectors. And I forgot to put the music. I had the background music. I have a new set of songs for you guys. So we're gonna talk about Anakin, but before we start, I want to say hi to the people on the chat. And we have All Toys, member of the channel. By the way, if you want to become a member of the channel, you can click the join button. You're gonna have access to cool perks. But if you become a member, like a VIP member, we're gonna do some giveaway, some stuff for members. So, and you're gonna be part of a private group chat where you can talk to us in a private mode. Of course, you're gonna get nice stuff, nice information. Perfect. So, if you want to join, please consider doing so. Click the join button next to the name, of course. So, thank you, All Toys, for stopping by here. And I was saying that Easy got stopped by the police.
Had too many people in my truck bed.
Action in the box. Good evening. Happy weekend for all. How you doing, sir? Thank you so much for stopping by. We have Ramstein Fan 79. Hello, guys. How you doing, my friend? Thank you very much for joining us tonight. And of course, as more people come in, we're waiting for Joao BIGBREDA. Hopefully, he will join soon. It's 8 a.m. on their side, so he'll join. Now, is the music okay or is it too loud?
It's good.
It's good.
Fine.
Good.
Smooth.
All right, so we're gonna start. We want to start talking about Anakin Skywalker. Let's start talking about our friend Anakin Skywalker. This figure was announced today, and I think I want to hear you guys. I want to hear what you guys think. So we're gonna start from with Desi. My friend, tell me, what do you think about this Anakin Skywalker Clone Wars edition from the Ahsoka show?
If anyone has kids and you've seen Tangled, this is the Flynn Rider smolder face right here. Like I don't even.
I understand the reference.
Is that like a raising up type face? Like, hey, girl.
Yeah, like I don't like it looks like an awesome face sculpt. I'm not sure if that's Hayden Christensen or not. Maybe it is. Maybe it's like to a T, but my mind's eye is like saying something's off here.
Really?
But yeah, I don't know why. And everybody else is like, oh, this is perfect. This is the best sculpt. And I was like, I don't know. Like it doesn't remind me of the actor for some reason. But that hair sculpt, look at that. Easy, weren't you saying? Like it looks like real, like wool hair.
First I thought it was the artesian water edition.
Yeah. No, for sure. This should be on a water bottle.
Where's the little, where's the little symbol that marks it? Artesian. And I realized that was a sculpt.
Yeah, no, that looks great, and look, it's a great face sculpt. I don't know. There's something. I think this is gonna be one of the ones like, hey, you have to get it in hand. Like, I don't know.
I agree.
It looks beautiful. They added a lot of texture though. I mean, you can see like everything. Like
he's gonna steal my wife. Now I'm scared, Desi. Now you put it that way. Now that's what I'm like. Oh my god, he's gonna steal my girl.
No, they always they always exaggerate the pores texture on faces, like because of the scale. Because if they don't, then there's no pores because you wouldn't see it at that scale.
Right.
So when you zoom in like that, it looks like he's got some acne, but which is fine. This is fine.
Puberty. Puberty.
He's just had a deep cleansing.
I know.
It's a Neutrogena commercial.
Definitely has a skin routine for sure at night.
Yeah, for sure.
I know, right? I know. But do we agree that the likeness is there? And also, do we agree that the sculpted hair looks fantastic?
Yes.
Absolutely.
The hair looks amazing. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I mean, this one goes good. Dilla, what do you think about this one?
I think I'm on the wrong panel. I don't think I can really get through this one here because you guys are going to crack me up this whole time. I swear. Because truth be told, like I saw it this morning, like, oh man, this is really impressive. But then I realized who I'm working with tonight. And I'm like, okay, this is going to be hard to get through. Because now I'm thinking like you guys over here. Because now like in my head, like, man, he is kind of dreamy, isn't he? Kind of just like, hey girl, what's up? You've been to this part of the galaxy before? That's cool.
D-Lo's getting sauce.
I'm saying they should nickname this one Anakin Riz Walker because something's wrong with this one here. I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's true.
I mean, look at his face. Like I can narrate this right now if you want to. It's like, so you telling me the galaxy's in trouble right now? Damn. It's a great figure, but like I said, I'm just having fun with this over here. But yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, the hair is definitely something I noticed right away. It's for sure some of the best I think I've seen on the sculpted head sculpt from Hot Toys. I gotta give them props for that there. It usually kind of looks like, kind of muddled there, but this is like strand by strand, almost really impressive. Let's see. I think what you're seeing, I'm noticing it too, kind of hearing what you have to say. I think it's the eyes. I think just because typically Anakin or Hayden Christensen, he tends, it's to the soul, bro. It's to the soul. But no, like when he talks, he tends to squint a lot.
Yes.
So it tends to like that. I don't think I've really noticed his eyes open that big. So I think that's probably what you're seeing too. And I kind of have to agree with you.
I think so.
His eyelids usually covering up most of it.
It's all it's all in the it's all in the eyes for me, and that's why like the original sculpt, which was like the light side, dark side Anakin, might not be as accurate, but because in that one he's squinting, to me, like it reminds me more of the actor than this does. Even though this one might be more accurate.
Cruising through space said first day in school, Annie. I like it. I like it. I mean, can't lie. This is one of the best Anakins we've gotten so far. Like, this competes even with Artesian Anakin. Like, I feel like this is a close competitor. Like, I sold my Stap Annies very quick, and this one I'm like jumping in on. I think this is it my turn to talk?
No, it's my turn. You're just an spectator. Come on, man. Come on, talk. We want to hear your professional thoughts.
This is beautiful. This is amazing. I think this is one of the best Annies out so far, prototype wise. Because if you look at the Artisan Edition, it's what we've. It's more closer to the older sculpts that Hot Toys been using to me, and this is so brand new to me. This is like 100% Hayden Christensen. Like, this is to me like that. Come on, Snips, you want to touch my feet? It's really that great looking Anakin. I think they captured the Clone Wars look from the show, and I think it's beautiful. Now the debate goes up. It wasn't too far away that we've gotten the Stap release with Annie. No one's really asking, who's mad? Are you mad, bro? Because people who, still have this, people such as Riley Reviews, he just released, not just the other day, like his new pose on his Anakin. What is he thinking, People who already has the Stap Anakin and resale wise, third party and after, or on market, what do you call that? After used market?
Aftermarket?
Secondhand market?
Secondhand market?
It's not too rare to find, so it's easy to grab that Stap Annie. So it was, I'm sure a lot of Annie collectors have him already. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts on him being reissued? I don't want to say reissue because that sculpt is a beautiful reason to come out very quickly with a new one. But is it like, are you pissed? Like, are you mad, guys? Like, I sold mine, and I sold my Revenge of the Sith one because I knew they were just going to keep rolling out with Anakins, and they did. And I wish I would have gotten that Artesian Water one, but AZ, what's up? But cool addition with the lightsaber effects, although I don't think it's something I'd use because the USB, I still haven't had experience with the USB. Is it actually bright?
No, not really.
It's not that
So
bright.
that won't even look good sitting on the Saber unless it actually looks like that, which it doesn't. So false advertising from Hot Toys. But besides that, 100% on the figure, 95% likeness for me. I don't mind the Riz Walker look, Dilo. So I don't mind that at all. We've gotten too many of Anakin's, faces in a stern look. So this to throw, in a little change works for me. For those who want to put him in a battle pose, you're just gonna have to bite your lip and curl your toes while you pose because this one looks sexy.
Let me ask you a question for you guys. I used to have the Clone Wars Anakin. Is the outfit exactly the same, or there's some minor changes?
Minor changes. Like, you need to be like a diehards release, but like I did a little bit of research. Like, the belt is a little different. The gauntlets slightly different there. It's very minor. The boots are identical. The robes are the same. The chest armor,
the gauntlets
all a little different.
I remember the gauntlets were
because it had that weird thing over it there where you couldn't even use the hand.
Gauntlets just opened up, including mine.
Yeah. So it's slightly modified, but
fixed that. Yeah, okay.
It's pretty much a rehash of the original one, just with some modifications to it there. So it's nothing dramatically different besides the head sculpt. That's the big selling point for this one.
The old one had two chest armors, did it? Did it have two versions?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And this one only has the one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because they're referring to that exact scene in Ahsoka where he was in the Clone Wars with Snips.
Snips.
You're not gonna get all those pretty accessories.
This is how you pose them when you buy this figure.
Yeah.
Right here. I think this is a good release. It's not really replacing the recent one. Like, there's, like Dilo just mentioned, there's enough changes plus the head sculpt, right? So it's kind of like, hey, you could, if you don't like this head sculpt, you have the old one or you have this one.
But you see, the way I'm thinking is when you got the first Anakin, right, the Clone Wars one, it was a reuse of the Episode 3 Haskell, right, with the shorter hair. So, but that was a concept because we never had that in live action, right? It was just kind of like, okay, this is the Clone Wars. This is okay. We're gonna just put Anakin's Haskell from Episode 3 and let's call it, right? But this one here is actually how he will look like in the live action show. Like this is how he looks like there. So that's why when you see this figure and you see the other figure, you kind of going by this one because this is kind of like how it was shown on TV, right? So that was the difference. So that's why I wasn't sold on the concept of the Clone Wars figures that they did because it was live action and we never had live action Clone Wars until like recently, right? With Ahsoka, with some flashback from the Mandalorian that we can see some.
It was almost like a salvage figure. They just threw in a bunch of accessories, threw in a stab,
right,
a random head sculpt,
right. And I kind of welcome that. I honestly hope that they do Clone Wars but in live action. Like even if it's from the show, even if they do like instead of having like a 20 seasons like the Clone Wars has, just do like a small maybe 8, 9, 10 episode show, couple seasons, just kind of like do it in live action. They will make a lot of freaking money, man. I'm telling you, a lot of freaking money.
And we actually see the commanders, coming to play.
Right.
Yeah,
and you can get them in figures, so you can make a lot of money out of it. So this is the lightsaber deflecting effects, and it's not magnetic, so it's just something that you just put on the saber.
It's a little cock ring for the saber, so you just slip it on. Like
So
you know what I mean.
So this is everything that this figure comes with. Separate rolling eyeballs, which is by now is standard.
Which I love. I love
which,
that.
Yeah, which I love. Now this thing here is regular edition, right? It's not a DX.
Correct.
We haven't seen anything else, right? It's just one SKU.
Just one SKU,
Just
right?
one.
Okay. And a lot of people are also looking for that little table. So
from the picture.
Yeah, they need to make a bigger table, like a war table. I'm sure custom makers are going to start making that.
So AC says, save your money if you have the old one and buy just the Haskell for $60 when it drops next year. That too. I can see people,
That's
but
fair.
who's going to be selling the Haskell?
Fair, yeah.
Yeah.
But you got places for that, toy anxiety and stuff like that. So
Right. It's very sad Hot Toys is still using that base, though. It's kind of
Dude,
disappointing.
yeah, oh man, the base is freaking
But
disappointing.
no footprints though, so that's a positive. We're
Yeah,
getting somewhere.
they removed the footprints finally.
Oh, they removed the footprints?
It's
Yeah.
amazing. I can't believe it.
Innovation, baby. Innovation.
Now you can put your IG-11 there, and it makes sense.
I know, right?
Is this the first figure they've done it with?
Yeah.
No. Actually, a couple in this line specifically. A couple of the figures have sand bases from the Ahsoka line, and they all don't have the footprints anymore.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the Ahsoka line is the great.
Like Balin and Shin Hati don't have the footprints.
I don't know.
You see,
Whoever doesn't see Anakin in this, I don't know. I mean, he's risen it up. This is
That's fantastic.
yeah.
It really
He's
is.
not angry enough for me. Like he's not concerned or angry. It's not a bad
It's a
thing.
very relaxed
Yeah,
face, but I wanted to read this comment from Ramsey, and I know I flashed it before, but he said, yes, the hair, I thought it was rooted. And that's exactly the same thought that I had when I saw this figure for the first time, or the announcement.
Mhm.
I thought it was rooted hair, and I was thinking it was Artesian Waters
It's
version.
It's
It was
so
sculpted.
thinly done, yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you, Hot Toys is getting better and better with the sculpted hair. And honestly, I think that's what they should concentrate more. I don't think the rooted hair is going to be their thing. I think that's probably more on InArt's court,
Right.
But and we're going to talk about it later, about the InArt in general. But the sculpted hair, I'm telling you, is really freaking good. And they keep nailing it and improving the head sculpts, the texture. Now, the only concern I have is that normally when we have awesome announcements like this, we think about, okay, is the final product be the same as this? Because that's usually the problem that Hot Toys tend to have. When they announce a very nice, head sculpt, it went down with the prototype. So that's kind of like my only concern I have. What do you think? Do you guys agree?
I don't think the hair is going to look like this in final production. Like it's going to be the same sculpt.
It's
But
gonna be a bit mushier.
yeah, when you go to, they're pretty good at keeping all the detail when they go to production. But you do lose a little bit of those fine lines when you go
Little
from a
wrinkles.
resin to like a PVC or a polypropylene, right? So you're probably going to lose a little bit of that, not too much.
Usually
little-
wrinkles, like you said earlier, the pores, and then obviously the hair being mushy.
Yeah.
But I like how they did the scratch on his eye. That's really finely done. So I'm kind of wanting to see also
I
that
know.
detail.
Yeah, for sure.
I know. And speaking of which, we have a closer look. This is JC Hong's pictures he put on Instagram, and I guess we all agree that the likeness is there. The sculpted hair is beautiful. This is more like a natural lighting, so this is not like a blogger's pics. So that's why it looks like this. But I honestly think that the Haskell looks really good. It's on the older side, of course.
Yeah, they definitely captured the show's older side. I mean, we're so used to seeing Anakin with his younger times, but this definitely caught the older gen looking Annie
Right.
the show.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was just gonna say I really enjoy this Ahsoka line generally. I mean, if you look at every figure that's been announced for Ahsoka, they've all looked like this. They're all looking their best. I mean, like this is suddenly becoming like, for me, in my opinion, probably one of the most exciting lines we've gotten in Star Wars in a long time. It definitely passes Mando for me right at this point.
Right.
If it keeps going, I think we probably have another release or two left. As long as it's not like a trooper or something else, and it's like a named character, maybe they sneak in a dark side Anakin. I don't know. But if they throw one more into this could be up there with like Rogue One as like one of the best Star Wars lines that we've had.
Yeah.
Because this line's going to carry collectors for the next 2 years easily.
True.
You know what I thought? I thought when I first saw this, well, number one, Artesian Water Edition, I was like, oh crap. Now my second thought was like, is this a limited release? And thankfully it wasn't. So I was like, I hope not. But I'm on the fence about this though still. I'm trying to nab that Artesian Water Revenge of the Sith one. But this really comes close second if I can't get it anyway, so.
I'm trying to get the other picture. I don't know what the heck happened here.
System failure.
I see.
Crash. The earthquake.
Hold on, I'm gonna put
Sorry.
it. Yeah, we had an earthquake today.
Yeah.
Jesus. So that's another shot.
Did you get the pic of the? I'm trying to get that.
This is
There we go.
this is the comparison that Pop Culture Costa did. He put this on his Instagram. You can see the Clone Wars one, or from the Soccer Show, and then the Haskell. And it looks, and I think they got the
I think his-
expression right.
Hot Toys' hair sculpt is better than the actual shows.
It looks better than the real human.
Looks better than the human. This is the one case where I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. the toy did it better.
Well, he looks even older in the show, right? Because he is older, right? So they
Yeah.
kind of like toned it down. It's like, wait, he's supposed to be younger.
I said, let's help him out.
Yeah. Let's give him a hand here. Give him the smolder back.
Disney CGI wasn't working too good that day.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yay!
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
Oh boy.
I like it.
Somebody put this picture at EC shared it with me earlier today.
Yeah, I told my mom, like, please put this up.
This looks fucking funny, man. When I saw this, I was cracking up. What the hell? Not everyone is gonna look at Anakin like this.
That'd be funny if they actually posed him like that with his hands in his pockets or in his belt, and he's just.
Or somebody like getting a customized body with the shirt and all that. Like,
Yeah, this was some good ones. Did you guys see the Toy Story one? Have you seen that one?
no.
So, you guys ever seen Toy Story 3 when Andy's all grown up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, Google a picture of Andy all grown up in Toy Story 3.
Toy Story 3 Andy.
Toy Story 3 Andy.
Oh, and does it actually look like him?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's Pixar Anakin is what it is.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you see it? You see it?
All right, hold on.
I'll just say, oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no, 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 no.
No!
We're just rebranding this figure.
Riz
Make it
Skywalker,
so
Andy
bad.
Walker.
Though, you know what the bad thing is? As much as trash as we're talking, it's still.
I still want the figure. Like I'm gonna get it
Yeah.
for sure. Look, come on.
Hey!
There he is.
No, no, no. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
boy.
Oh dear. That is
Yep.
so true.
No!
Oh, man.
No!
No, no, no.
Okay, hold on.
Oh my god.
That's hilarious. That's too good. That
Dude,
is too good right there.
that one or this one?
He's even got the button up.
Yo, I can't see this now.
Anybody who wants to make a
Shoulder.
custom Andy to go with the Buzz Lightyear figure?
Yep.
Well, now you have a head sculpt.
There you go.
You know?
No!
Oh man.
Oh, but this
Great
is
figure.
bad.
Great
This is
figure.
bad.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
This is
banger.
bad.
It's gonna be a
bad.
banger.
Yeah, but all jokes aside, I think the likeness is really good. Everything looks, I mean, at least to me, it looks fantastic. I think we all agree that it's on the older side, but overall, I think it's a great announcement. And I heard some rumors, and I don't know if this is true or not, so just take it with a grain of salt. And this is the reason why I wanted to mention the dark side. So people are saying that they're probably gonna do an Ahsoka dark side Anakin.
It's possible.
I mean, I don't think.
And at this point, after seeing this, and I don't know if there was because I heard this before this was announced, so I don't know if they were
It'll
talking
be the
about this
same
exclusively.
thing with yellow eyes
Yeah,
or red or whatever they choose.
yeah.
I don't think so.
You know what? I can bet you they're gonna do that. That's easy money for them, man.
So
And
it's
it's
the
gonna
same.
sell.
It's this one, but just with the eyes, like Easy said.
I have a feeling that if they're gonna do that, they're probably gonna do an artisan edition with leather outfit. You know, that's gonna be the one with leather. And I think that's what they want to do. They have everything; they can just redo it. But I have a feeling that if they do that, they're gonna use more the Ahsoka's hair sculpt, since they already have it, right? They just add longer hair and maybe change the expression a little bit. You
So,
know?
question: what do you think this does to the artisan Anakin? Does that one get a change because this one came out? Will theirs look similar to each other? Because technically they're around the same time frame, more or less, right? Just a couple years apart. Do you think they'll keep the one they showed us, or will they replace it with this one?
No, they're going to keep the one they showed us. I mean, look when they did the same thing with Mando Luke and then Bespin Luke, right? Mando Luke still looked like Mando Luke, what they showed, right? I mean, anything's possible, right? I just doubt it. That's not Hot Toys MO, unless they come out and say, "Hey, we're changing something." I don't think they'll do it.
Don't pull a Annie Stank head sculpt.
Oh, that's a good point though. That when they changed the
when they changed up on
yeah.
Tony Stark's head sculpt.
Tony Stank, yeah.
What? And that completely didn't even look like the prototype at all. That was like a big
No.
change.
Yeah.
Dante, come back.
He's
Doesn't
gone.
say nothing. He's just like, hey, we got to just talk.
He's got. It's a small look. I'm telling you, it's making me feel uncomfortable. And Dante, I have to go leave. You know.
Come on. Just
Oh,
leave
man.
us.
Dante,
Anyhow.
another earthquake. Dante's holding the statues, just holding them up. One
You want to make it even more weird?
All right, who's got the
man.
topics? Dilo, you got any topics?
Yeah, fucking amateur hour over here. All right.
Sorry, guys.
That's
Sorry.
so good.
Let me bring up my PowerPoint. Sorry, hold on. I've got 3 slides.
Let's pull out spreadsheets.
All right, next. We're done.
Yeah,
We've milked
we're
the
done.
crap out of Anakin. Poor Annie. It's
Oh
great.
man. Hold on.
You know what I just thought of right now? I feel
We
bad
didn't
for
talk about-
people who bought the Clone Wars one when they saw the episode. because you know there's a bunch of collectors who did that. I feel bad for those guys.
I don't. You hype bitches. Anyway, price point. We didn't talk about price point.
No, we did not.
What is the
Yeah,
price
we are
point? I don't
going
know.
to talk about price points. So so this is currently on pre-order with Copy Concepts. So make sure you use my code MOHC10 and you can save $100,000
On your next mortgage.
just $10. Just in you can save $50,000 in your next closing. So we have the figure available with Mr. Joshi, Comic Concepts, $259.99.
999.
And you can choose payment plans if you want.
And it's
4
a tax
months,
write-off.
8 months, 12 months, or you can pay full if you are like easy, super rich. So you can do that. So
I am
what
super bitch.
do you think? What do you guys think about the price? Do you think it's priced well?
Isn't he $10 cheaper than Sideshow? I'm pretty sure I saw Sideshow at $270, or is that my brain?
Yeah,
265.
Sorry. Okay, never mind.
260. Okay, but still, you know. But if you use my code, you're gonna save $10. So it's gonna be
It's-
$16 off.
It's a big enough jump.
So come on, man. Come on. Come on.
What are you doing?
So are you guys gonna pre-order this figure, or are you just gonna wait until this is released and then just gonna have a feeling if they're gonna actually do a good job with the final product?
Well, I'll tell you what, I am not going to pre-order this, but you know what I am going to pre-order? I'm going to pre-order that Obi-Wan Clone Wars figure that was announced last year. That's the one you want to keep your eye on there, because
Isn't that hard to get on pre-orders though?
no, you can still find it in places here. I mean, I've been able to find it. I don't know if it's on Sideshow or not, but I mean, I know for a fact now with this one officially announced, they're going to want to pair that with that Obi-Wan.
Right. Forgot that actually. Good point.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. That's a very, very good point. I didn't think about that one.
I may not pre-order this though. As much as I like it and want it, I'm gonna wait
You will pre-order, sir.
and wait.
You will
Like
pre-order.
Balin's Soul, I had to pre-order that one because I mean, you know. But Anakin, like Dante's even speculating in Sith version to the Clone Wars one, and I'm like, maybe not, but what if? Because you know, Hot Toys, May the 4th is next month,
In May 4th.
so you know, you never know. What comes.
We're gonna see something for sure. I can
Oh.
I can put money on that one.
Jar Jar Binks, come on, let's pray together. Jar.
We'll get him. We'll get him eventually.
All right, let's jump to the next topic, guys. We're gonna talk about some controversial topics we have here. InArt Batman, is it better than Hot Toys?
Not till Dante gets it in hand. Shut up, Dante. Next topic.
Is it better? Is it? So we have a bunch of picture of the final product, and if you look at the pictures behind, it looks like 4 different head sculpts.
It does.
Right, this is a sculpted, this is rooted, but it looks kind of different. This is a sculpted, I guess, but it also looks different. I don't know. Easy, talk to me, man.
I say we have to wait till we get it in hand. This has been a long way to figure. Isn't it getting delayed all the time or something?
Oh, this is the final production.
I mean, but still, it's been like delayed or something, and people are getting pissed. But I think it'll be a better figure in hand than Hot Toys. The sculpted hair version right there is to the far left is a better version, even if it's out of focus right now. But it's looking like a little bit better version head sculpt wise than Hot Toys. InArt does amazing when it comes to proportion size and stuff, so that looks a lot better proportionally. His armor and body type, and then on top of that, is his bat symbol like removable? I see the other guy does.
Yeah, the Batarang is removable. This is
See,
probably
you get
diecast.
We get little quirks and little things like that, which makes it really cool. And just, you know, Hot Toys had the neck collar inaccurate. They do some weird things to sacrifice it for engineering purposes. I feel like InArt doesn't do that, and they go the extra length to try to make it an actual action figure while keeping it exact referencing. So I think InArt will take the cake. I mean, you just look at that head sculpt right now. I awkwardly prefer the sculpted over whatever this is. It looks like he has a toupee on or something, but the sculpted version looks a lot better than Hot Toys to me. Now, we haven't seen in-hand pictures yet, so I will still wait. But it looks awesome. It looks like a statue, like grade.
Me personally, I have my concerns, but I want to let the panels, talk about this. Dila, what are your thoughts about this production pictures of InArt the Batman? Is this something that are you concerned about, or you want to wait for the figure in hand or the final pictures, of the product in hand, or what are your thoughts?
Well, I'll be honest, I'm not as enthusiastic as Easy is in regards to this one over here. I think there's, I don't know, I don't see the likeness as strong as I see with the Hot Toys sculpt for the Bruce Wayne. Forget the Batman for a second, just focusing just on what we have here in front of us, the rooted hair. I went back and watched the movie a million times just to make sure I wasn't going crazy. Like, the hair is off. It's super off. And if this is going to be the premium version of the figure that collectors are going to get, I wouldn't be satisfied with this, quite honestly. Now, yeah, they have a good record so far. We know this. We know they make an exceptional product. There's no doubt about it there. But at the same time, like, what I'm getting more frustrated with is how they market and they give communication and feedback to the collectors community here. Just because, from my understanding, this is the final. This is what they wrote down in this page where they were talking about this is their exact photo. They said this is the final. So, is it really the final, or people are speculating saying there may be another group of photos that are going to be released? I don't know. There's so much information going out there, and it's hard to keep track of which one is current information, what is the latest product here. We just don't know. And
it's under such bad lighting, though.
It is. These are not really good. I mean, this looks like someone took out their cell phone and took a snapshot real quick and posted it online. Say, hey, we got to feed them something. Throw it out there. Go,
Yeah, and this looks like a bunch of Ken dolls. Like, it's not really.
But
cool.
like, what I don't understand, why do we need photos like this? What's the need to look at 50 flashlights? What is that doing for me? I want to get a close-up look at this. This is the money maker. This is where we make our money, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Why are we looking at flares? What do we do? Look at that. Oh my! I don't even know what that is.
This is how many you get with your one figure.
It's butt plugs, Dilo. Gosh.
I was gonna say, Easy. This looks like your dildo holder when you go on flights. Like, it's one of those.
Vibration. March vibration.
It's like,
what is this?
I have a permit for that thing. But no. Jokes aside, though, like, has anybody else seen the photo of the Batman figures on a pallet, ready to ship? Has anybody seen that circulating online?
No.
There's a photo circulating online with all these Batman in our figures all on a pallet ready to ship. So that tells me, okay, then we're ready. We're good to go. It's going to start releasing soon. But then we get photos like this. Now, is that what we're going to get? We don't know. It's just kind of weird. I mean, at this stage of the game, we're 4 figures in. My only concern is, like, I think the marketing has been terrible on this one, especially because we're almost 2 years into this here now. Customers, collectors are getting really irritable and they want their figures now. And the latest photo we have, this doesn't look good. Just doesn't. So the only thing we can do is wait and see, because the information we're getting tells us this is what we're getting. But I don't know. Like I said, they got a good track record. We'll see what happens. But right now, I'm pushing the panic button personally. That's just me.
It's a very, very fair point. And before we go with Desi, I want to show you something. So this is my pick for the figure, for the Hot Toys one, right? Yeah, the color is a bit smaller. Honestly, when I had it in hand, I didn't even think about the color until I start seeing more pictures. But to be honest with you, like, the Hot Toys one is a very good one, man. Like, a very, very good one. I mean, if you look at the head sculpt here and then you compare it with this one, I mean, I think I'm leaning more towards the Hot Toys one, to be honest with you. And this is sculpted hair. This is not rooted.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The thing with the Hot Toys one, I don't have that human essence in Hot Toys. He's more dead. And that's what I look for when I go to, like, these realistic sculpts. Is what these things target is that human essence, the personality, the character, and I see that in InArt. I don't see Hot Toys may look good, yes, but there's no human essence. There's no humanizing the figure to make it look. Because if you put this figure with some good lighting and some good backdrops, and you do some good photography, Dante in hand, I'm telling you, it'll be a lot better. This is more toy. This is more, you know, action figure. But InArt is really pushing it. I'm telling you, just wait for the in hand.
I would agree. If you look at this picture here, by the way, this is a great picture. And I think the Hot Toys one, now that I've seen it in person, looks great, right? But if you look at this picture, to me, and you compare the Hot Toys one to this, to the first InArt picture, right? The InArt, to me, is miles ahead.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not blind, right? Like, to me, there might be a problem with the hair.
Talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
The body on that InArt is, like, miles ahead of the Hot Toys one, back to back, if you ask me. Right?
I think
like,
the proportions, they nailed it.
and the details.
God,
Look at the 6-pack area. Go back and forth between the Hot Toys and like this one. Look at all the like the stitching. Not that it looks bad on the Hot Toys one. It looks good, but it looks like two different designs, like character designs, and it looks like InArt got it right compared to Hot Toys. That said, if you look at this picture too, there's some weird lens things going on because, like you said, Dante. Each one of these, or easy maybe, like each one of these figures looks like a different figure.
I know.
Like there's something like the most concerning thing to me about this picture is one, the hair, and I might be sold on the hair, but also the size of the head. It looks too small. But if you look at the figure behind it, it doesn't look as bad in terms of the size of the head. So there's some weird camera like lens angle thing going on there. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, to be honest, like whether you got the Hot Toys one or you get the InArt one, I think you're gonna win. Like the Hot Toys one was a great release. It looks awesome in person, like you know. And this one, we'll see. I'm waiting for you, Dante. You give me the review, the in-hand comparison, and we'll see.
So I pre-ordered not the 2-pack, but the premium one that comes with rooted hair and of course the figure. I didn't want to get the Bruce Wayne one. I'm actually excited about. I really like the movie, but looking at these pictures is really like disappointing. I feel like disappointed because so far, my opinion, I think InArt has been doing good, especially with the Joker and Gandalf. This one here, again, this is just pictures. I mean, yeah, but the thing is, like with lighting, even if you have a head sculpt that, if the head sculpt looks horrible, no matter how much lighting you're gonna put, it's gonna still look horrible. But if the head sculpt is good, even if you take a shot with your phone, it's gonna look good. Period. I think this is a decline for the prototype based on this picture. I want to see the final, the shipment, how those look in hand, but I have a feeling that it's gonna be a bit disappointing. And now we're gonna have a good comparison to make because when Hot Toys did Pennywise, it was after the fact, after Pennywise was released, right? In this case, we have Hot Toys doing first. Now, InArt is coming second, so they should have done it better if you think about it. If you go to the same principle as the Joker, for example, or Pennywise, they should have done better. And based on what we're looking at, I don't see that happening. I'm a bit worried that's the word I want to use. I'm a bit worried that it's not gonna be as good. I mean, body wise, proportion wise, I think it's fantastic, but the head sculpt, which is the most important thing of the figure, I don't think is there. I still think is off.
The bummer about it is just that, you know, the whole draw to the premium offering is that head sculpt. Like you're gonna get the same Batman one way or the other, whether you get the standard or the premium here. So you know, that's where, in my opinion, I feel like if this is what we're going to get, this is where it's a miss. This is where it's a miss for InArt, where, you know, the first three, I think Joker had its problems, but overall, great figure. Pennywise, a sleeper of a figure. I think a lot of people slept on that. I thought it was fantastic. Gandalf, obviously, people are looking for that left and right now for ridiculous prices. But the Batman here, I think having two offerings definitely makes it more challenging to really, you know, get everybody on board because you have two different options and you can have your own preference of which one you like. But I think at the end of the day, if I would get one of the InArt, I would in this case, play it safe and get the standard one that's sculpted, just for me. But all the other ones, I think root is the way to go with those things. But I think this one here is just like too much. I don't know, too much what if is going on over here for me. I don't feel safe with that. So I think I would go with the sculpted if it was me personally. So,
And
yeah, we'll
either
see how it
way
goes.
is good. Go ahead, Desi.
Oh no, I think I said my piece here. I think like either way, you're gonna get a good figure. I think I do have my concerns with this one. Like I said, the hair and the size of the head, but I think like again, there's some lens stuff happening here. As far as the face though, getting not thinking about the hair, but the sculpt, I like the sculpt of this InArt one better than the Hot Toys one from what I'm seeing in pictures. Right, I think this is more accurate. I think that the Hot Toys one, kind of like the original prototype for InArt, like is more ideal, if you would say that, like more heroic, a bigger chin, but this one is technically more accurate to the actor. But again, I say all that, and I'm still saying, like, I want to see this in hand.
As a matter of fact, I'm gonna look for the. Okay, so I'm gonna put these pictures on the screen. This one here was, where was this? This was March, right? This was March. To me, it looks soft, very soft.
Yeah, and look at the chin, right? Like in the cheeks, it's a little different than what we were just looking at.
I think with the mask looks better,
Yeah, absolutely.
and I think it looks better than Hot Toys one, to be honest with you. With the mask, you see what I was in my head was, okay, I have the Hot Toys one, so that one I'm gonna pose it with the jumpsuit. I'm gonna put the head sculpt with the Preston Toys motorcycle suit, and then I'm gonna have the InArt with the rooted hair. You know what I mean? So I have the three kind of like versions.
Makes sense.
Or maybe like this, maybe like this as well. But because I have it with the jumpsuit, I'm gonna use it with the mask. But I was looking forward to post it with the head sculpt. But if you look at this, I mean, this is a very different figure. Like from this one to this one. I mean, it looks like two different figures.
Yeah, and that first one, he looks like the one previous. It looks like he's 16 years old, right? He's got a more fleshed out face, right? This one looks like he's seen some shit.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true. And I think they had other pictures. I want to see the prototype though. This Pennywise, I can wait. It's actually shipped already. I'm waiting for to get it. Let me see if I can see the pictures of. Okay, I'll have to look for it. I have to look for it. I wanted to see the prototype pictures because it's definitely a decline from the prototype. What are the photos here? The hell?
Yeah, that first photo you're showing had a very Jane D kind of vibe to it there. That first head sculpt you showed in March. That's what I was thinking when I saw that.
That's a good point. That's a good comparison.
Even the Joker that they did, the Joaquin Phoenix one, looks fantastic as well.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah. I'm not gonna get it, but it looks really good.
Yeah.
Even the Superman got better as well. They improved the head sculpt for sure.
Yes. Yeah.
What is the freaking prototype? I mean, they should have a lot of pictures here. Oh, here. This one here. Okay. This one. I was looking for this. So this is the prototype. I mean, this one looks better, right? Do we agree on that?
Yeah.
I think the hair looks better. I think the face looks different. That's my opinion.
I mean, to me, this one looks really good.
See, this looks more in line with what the newer photos look like, which would make sense because I mean it's the same sculptors with eye makeup, right?
Yep. Yep.
The suit looks really good as well.
Suit does look good. It's more accurate. It definitely is for sure.
Yeah.
That color makes a big difference.
I know. Let me say hi to a couple people in the chat. Biscuit Kid in the house. You can go wrong with either one of to my eyes. I think they both look great. Flavius House in the house. Dímelo, mi gente. How you doing, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate that. Tyler Flo says, what's Easy doing? I don't know.
Well,
What's he not doing? That's, I guess, the question. Victoria's Canteen in the house. Thank you so much for stopping by. I think both are solid. Just depends on whether you want a more idealized Hot Toys or more realized InArt. That's true. That's true. I mean, it's not like it's horrible, completely trash, nothing like that. It's just I mean, I think we all agree that with the mask it was fantastic. I think we don't have any doubt about it, right? It's just the head sculpt. The rooted hair doesn't look that great. The face looks a decline from the prototype. That's how what we feel.
I think we're at the point now where we need to compare InArt to InArt now, because there's enough offerings to justify the standard quality set for every figure they have there offered, like we used to do with Hot Toys. You know, every Hot Toy was compared to the next Hot Toy. I think this Hot Toy InArt debate really it's not the same, because Victoria put it excellently. I think when you look at what Hot Toys tries to idolize compared to what InArt tries to realize, I think you're starting to see what is important to both companies when they're making their figures and what they're thinking, their thought processes when they're producing these things. So I think right now, like, if we're just taking it, and this is number 4 for InArt, in my opinion, this one is the closest to being a miss out of the 4. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad figure, but I think it falls short of the standards that InArt has already set the bar for each figure they've already released before it. Like, you want to see the figures get stronger as more releases come out, not take a step back. And this feels like, if this is what we get, it's probably going to be the first step back.
that's fair. That's fair.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. But in all fairness, too, I mean, which company, not even Hot Toys, makes everything perfect? You know, they also had their misses. So, but I guess if you're a new company and you are, you know, coming into a market that is very critical, and especially the 1/6 community, you may want to do it right. At least like your first 4, 5, 10 figures, just do it like as close to the prototype as possible to avoid the backslash. And you know, people are waiting for the miss to destroy this company. To be honest with you, and it's very easy to trash, of course, right?
What's going on with your screen there? Anybody seen that?
Oh,
you seen that too?
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Okay, thought it was just me.
And an interesting filter you got there, Dante.
Yeah, man.
But can you guys hear me well?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
This is my robotic thing. All right, let me restart my camera. Hold on. Something wrong with my cameras.
Hey, yeah, and I know people were saying, you know, the typical, it's like, hey, YouTubers are going to overreact over one picture, and like, I get it, but you know, this is in the news. That's why you have streams, right? Talk about news about any given industry.
Right.
That's what we're here doing, right? What else are we going to do? But that said, yeah, I do agree to a certain extent. Like, hey, let's react to it, but let's also leave room to see the actual product in hand.
Sure.
Let's see when that's going to be, though, right?
Yeah, I think that's all we really can do, because we can only go by information we're provided. If this is what they're going to give us, then this is what they're going to give us. But if new photos come up and, you know, it's different from the ones we got today, well, then obviously we'll react to those too. Yeah, that's all you can do.
Yeah, I mean, we've only got these pictures, right? What else are we going to react to, right?
Basically.
Yeah.
Are you getting this one, by the way, Desi, or no?
Yeah, I've got I don't have the Hot Toys one.
Mm-hmm.
I went with this one with just the kind of like Dante, just the Batman figure, but with the rooted hair. So we'll see. I don't have a lot of pre-orders right now. I've got this one. I've got their Superman, their Henry Cavill, and I've got the Hot Toys Artisan Joker. I think that's it. I don't think I have any other figure pre-orders.
Ooh, I envy you. Pop Culture had a discount weekend going on, and I picked up the Batman Bat Signal and the Bat Cycle to go with this year.
I have I do have the Hot Toys Bat Cycle. That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that coming. It just shipped yesterday, so I'm looking forward to getting that. So
yeah, it's really cool. It's the cycle is plasticky, you know, but like it's good. Like it has a good presence, and it'll look great with any one of the figures, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck happened with my camera, but now I'm back. I'm back. Yeah, it is filter. I know. I don't know what the heck happened. I wasn't even looking at myself. But yeah, so I really hope that they improve the final product. I mean, if they already put it in boxes, then we're fucked. But but yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting to see the reaction, you know, of the community when this is announced, hopefully, or released rather. Hopefully they don't screw that up. So right now, at this moment, I think Hot Toys is winning. That's my 2 cents. It is winning so far. And then we had another, let's talk about this other topic here. And this one here, I hope I can get it because I love these movies. But, and I don't have the Hot Toys version of this. So let me share my screen so you guys will know what I'm talking about. Where's Easy, by the way? What the heck is doing?
I'm sure he's alive.
I think he fell in the toilet or something.
Long way down.
All right. What are your predictions for this?
Ooh. What are my hopes for this? Is more the question.
Another DeLorean?
No. I got my DeLorean from part 2. I'm very happy with that. No, I'm hoping for a 2.0 of the Back to the Future 2 figures. That is my hope. I'm hoping this is a sign of that to come because
Yes.
I need them. I need my hoverboard.
Me too. I'm looking forward for this. I was lucky enough to because when I decided to kind of like collect backwards, getting some grails from the past, and one of them was Back to the Future, and I wanted to get the DeLorean and everything, and then everything was reannounced, and I'm like, oh, this is fantastic. So everything I pay retail with my discount, so I'm good. I have my Back to the Future line, part 1, but now I want to get the part 2. I'm not too keen on the part 3. I didn't like the outfits, but I want to get the part 2, and I hope that they freaking do it. I really hope. But looking at this, they're probably gonna do it. I don't think they won't. They're gonna do this. What do you think, Izzy, Mr. Company Collectibles? Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you. I may have to head out in a little bit again, but I'll try to be back in time. Oh gosh. Anyway, but Back to the Future. You
hate it?
Yeah.
You don't like Back to the Future?
I don't really like it. I mean, it's not for me.
No?
The Marty McFly, like the figures they release, is really fun. It's a really fun, experience. But I don't care for Back to the Future. Like, I'm not an 80s baby enough to be saying like, oh man, gotta have certain things and grails and stuff. Which doesn't make sense because then I love alien stuff and I'm like, grails. I just got this, and that's one of my grails I've been hunting for a long time. Can you see it?
Really?
Yeah, this piece. Well, it's the ass end of him, but the dog alien.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's a great one.
Yeah, the dog alien.
Wow.
So I put it up with Big Chap, and then the life size. This is all the movie grails I have. So I sold my Predator big game for the life size head, and then I wanted grail movie stuff. So dog alien is like my second favorite alien. Those are 80 movies, but I don't have like there's nothing attaching me to Back to the Future. I don't know. It's just one of those IPs that I just can't get into. I love the figures though and stuff. It's fun. The DeLorean, amazing car, but I just can't get attached enough to be having an opinion on it, even.
Wow, what do you think, Desi? Are you expecting some of the part 2 figures? Because I think that's the only one that they need to re-release, right?
I think that that's the one they need to re-release or give better said a 2.0 version. But I don't know. I'm saying don't get your hopes up, because what is this Retro Sapiens? Isn't that just like a store display? Please correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But like usually they've done store displays like that, and it's just a store display, right? Like of their current figures, right? Where somewhere in Hong Kong, they do that all the time. I've been to them in person sometimes, right? Like it's, you know, you don't get a new release there or a new announcement, right? So, but cross your fingers. Hopefully, it's that. I think it's due for that. But yeah, otherwise, I'm kind of with Easy. I like Back to the Future. I was just never like I'm not gonna buy figures for it. You know, DeLorean's it's a cool car, not a great car, but a cool car.
Yeah, it's not great.
No, it's really not.
Sacrilege.
Hey, the new one that's coming out, great car.
When it comes out, sure.
Dante, you got to take a look at this. Whoa.
Damn.
Whoa. Look at this base.
That's awesome.
Wait, that's the custom one though, right?
No, that's the custom one is life size, so it'll be like 3 foot wide. This one is just a alternate head sculpt for the dog alien.
Wow,
it's sick. It's really something else, and it was in collab with Cool Props, which cool stuff.
All right, so which one? Because I almost got picked up both of those, right? And I ended up picking up none of them. So which one do you like better, Big Chap or the dog alien?
It's sad because I love Big Chap. I just absolutely love it. But the dog alien sells.
Yep.
Like the dog alien just, and I did not know it was that big. I thought dog alien was, the size of a dog, so they would be really small. Because the film
alien.
Oh, he's big.
But he's big. He's just about the same size as Big Chap. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
How is that even a dog?
Well, remember, because I think it was the deleted scene in the movie. It wasn't a dog. It was an ox. It was a huge ox.
Oh.
So it makes sense. Yeah. Well, first of all, that movie, I won't go into it. But there's a director's cut, or not a director's cut, I'm sorry, an assembly studio cut, something like that. And the original one was the thing came out not of a dog, but of an ox. Like a huge cow, essentially. Like
So why does it have dog feet?
Well, it also has ox feet. If it just has the whatever, the reverse knees, whatever you want to call that. The cow has that too. The bull has.
Why
that.
do they do that? So
I don't know. That I can't tell you.
Alien is coming back to theaters in May, June.
Romulus.
Yeah, and
No,
Romulus.
not Romulus, the original Alien.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
I'll go. I've seen that in the theater. I'll go see it again. That's for sure.
Yeah,
Favorite
that was
movie.
a good movie. I love that movie, man. Dilo, what's your take on the Back to the Future?
Desi let me down for many things. Not a fan, and I'm not going to get figures. That's a tough pill to swallow. We'll see. Now that he mentions it, I do remember that they do like these exhibits where they'll show off like costumes from the movie and stuff like that on the display, like an expo, if you will, and then nothing's released. Maybe we get a Cos baby. So thank you for bringing that up, Des, because that actually might be where this goes. We will see. I'm hoping for the best, preparing for the worst. So I'm ready to be heartbroken.
And speaking of the statues, we have 150 pieces of this massive beast, but nothing is gonna beat my Predator that I have in my bag. This thing is huge.
It's funny because Chopper Predator was my first hot toy, and we were just talking about Dog Alien, which was my second hot toy I ever bought. So,
They made Dog Alien as a hot toy?
yeah, it's right up here. I can grab them. But
Let me see it. I've never seen it.
And that's why I know it's huge, because the hot toy is huge.
It's huge.
1 second.
Huge.
So this Chopper is definitely a great piece, but like you said, Dante, nothing will top that Jungle Hunter.
I know. The Jungle Hunter is, for me, it's a beast.
Yeah.
And
these are massive. These are 1/3 scaled. I had no freaking idea they done a Dog Alien up. Wow.
Wait,
Nice.
is that Hot Toys?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh,
I've
wow,
never seen this.
Yeah. This is back in the day. This is like 2009, 2008, I think.
But that's rare.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's got the rubber body. Yeah, so.
How's it
That's
holding
dope.
up?
Well, I dropped him, so he has a broken wrist. So
I mean,
check it out.
That's given, but what's...
That's not supposed to be like that.
Oh,
But the rubber skin is holding him holding it tight, right?
Well,
So
how
you can't
is it?
tell.
Is it ripping, tearing, drying,
No.
cracking?
No, and I don't even have this one in a detail. This one is
so
just
weird.
sitting outside, and the rubber body is fine. No cracks, nothing.
The dog alien, I love though. That clear dome, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Van Thomas show in the house. How you doing, sir? Thank you for stopping by, my
Desi, you
friend.
got to take a look at the Prime 1 statue in person. Whenever you're in Bentonville again,
I
Let me
will
know.
swing by.
swing by.
Yeah, this one looks bulkier than the Jungle Hunter,
Yeah.
but
I
same
mean-
features though.
No,
The-
no head sculpt with this though. I mean, that's kind of boring. Not gonna lie, it's kind of sucky for paying as much money as you did and then not getting a head sculpt. It's weird that they choose these routes to go. You know, they could have done like the other Predators. What's that, Berserker? Did they do? Yeah, they did Berserker.
I think they did.
Yeah,
Wait a minute,
they
are you
did.
serious? It doesn't come with like an alternate head sculpt with like the
Because
face?
we never really saw them.
Huh?
I don't think we did.
No, you're right. You're right. I don't think we did.
Yeah, I don't think we did. So
But this is AVP, so I'm not too. You see, anything after is not. It wasn't that great. That's why I like the Jungle Hunter, because that was original, like the first movie. So
I'm waiting for them to do Wolf. I love Wolf. That's Wolf's head right there. I love Wolf, and they're not. They're like they haven't even done the 1/4 scale. Like, where's Wolf? Like, Wolf is one of the top Preds. He deserves a spot in Chris Hansen's show. That's how top.
it looks
Yes.
good though. It looks good, but if there's no head sculpt, then
None of these guys come with head sculpts. And how much? Like over $3,000.
close. Yeah,
Yeah. So that's
the
kinda,
base. You see the base, like how it is. It's kind of like the one I have, minus
Mhm.
the beautiful, clear resin.
Yeah, that one you got is going to skyrocket once they figure out, stock is gone. You're gonna pay. There's gonna be a time where it'll sit at retail because it's hard for someone to just say, "Hey, give me that $3,500 statue." But
Once it is gone,
once it's gone, it's like
Yeah.
real estate. It's gone, and then people will break some, and it'll be limited.
And aside from everything, this is such a cool design, in my opinion. Like for a Predator, like this is good, cool character design. I know some people really hate the design of the Predators and AVP. I don't like the movie, that's for sure, but I did like the designs of the
AVP
Predators.
to me it was good, awesome. I watched it a ton when it first released on DVD, but AVPR train wreck.
Yes, that's even worse.
I mean, look at the base is. I'm telling you, the base is huge.
Even the behind the scenes aliens in AVPR was like, I'm like, what is that? Like the suit just looks like an Etsy shop owner who does this for like part time and tries to make it a side hustle money laundering business. Supplied them a suit, and I was like, what?
So we were on a budget, and we got this from Etsy.
We were on a budget, so we turned all the lights off and lots of flashing and screaming. Okay, yeah.
One thing for sure, you need a huge space for this because the base itself is big, and the one that I have is it's huge. But this one here looks bigger too. Curious to know the height on this thing.
It's got to be at least like 3.5 foot tall.
What's the price on this thing since it's so limited?
It's like three.
Price with Josh is $2,999.99.
99.
And to think about it, Dante, what you're saying, it's true. It's so big, but is it?
Thank you.
I mean, this is just a background piece, right? Because if you're going to get a Predator figure, is this going to be your only one? The face doesn't even come off. Probably not. It's probably going to be like a background figure. And
But I know some big fans of these three brothers. They want these three, but even big fans of these guys doesn't tickle their fancy to own something this big and expensive.
Yeah, exactly. And even in that case, right, you're a fan of this one. Well, okay, but you're going to get all three, and then Scar. I'm assuming Scar has the face sculpt, right? Scar will be in the front, and back to Dante's point. Oh my God, can you imagine 3 of these guys all with the base? Huge.
You need massive space just
Yeah.
for displaying.
And that's one of the downsides of having statues. I mean, if you have a space like mine that is small, it's difficult to put, statues, because you run out of space quick. 3
Yeah.
statues, you're done with the one shelf. I mean,
One
like
more
this,
statue, one
have
more
3.
statue in my room, I'm done.
I have like 5 coming. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Oh, 6 Terminator life size.
No. I have. Actually, I haven't even pre-ordered the T1000, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it anyways.
Don't do it. Queen Studios is the piece for you and me.
But I have the T800 and the endoskeleton. Those I want to get for 100%. But I'm very tempted. But again, the space is not in my favor, man, and I'm already like spent a lot of money. So I'm just, you know what? I just need to kind of like relax a little bit. But yeah, no, this one looks good. I mean, for whoever's gonna get it, congratulations, because this is gonna be an amazing piece. The only downside is that it doesn't have a head sculpt, and that could be a bummer. The Jungle Hunter has 4 different head sculpts, the deluxe one, and it was $3,500. So for $500 more, you're getting more stuff compared to this one. My opinion. I mean, if you're a Predator fan, I mean, this is definitely for you. But if I compare prices, I think you get more with the Jungle Hunter than that one. So yeah. So then I want to share this one with you guys. This one here. So J&D teased Catwoman 1/3 scale. I don't know if you guys seen it. So this is I'm gonna play the video. Obviously, we don't get the front; we just get the curves and the cat. It's freaking people! They got it! They got it!
They love doing that shit, don't they?
I know. That's all you get.
Looks good though. You can see the side of full profile there.
Yeah, it looks good. I think so far Prime 1 is winning though. I like the Prime 1. The Catwoman, I like it. I ordered the Batman Returns with Bruce Wayne, just because I like that Batman. But now I'm thinking, fuck, what am I gonna put it now? And again, my problem is space, right? So I wanted to pre-order more, but I can't because I don't have the space. What I'm gonna do? I want to display the statues. I don't want to just leave it there. And whatever I have, I like. So that's another problem. Dila, what are your thoughts on this tease from J&D? Are you into the 89 Batman stuff?
Yeah, that's my jam. That's what I grew up with. So I'm very late 80s, early 90s Batman kind of guy. So yeah, this is something I've wanted in 1/6 for years, but from looking at it from this year, from what I can see, because JD is so generous with how much they want to show us for their figures here, their statues, I should say. Sorry, this looks pretty good. I like the proportions of it here. I mean, look, Michelle Pfeiffer, Catwoman is an icon. Oh, yeah. It's an absolute icon there. In my opinion, probably still the best Catwoman to date. My humble opinion.
And I think I agree.
I agree.
Yeah. But I mean, I love the simplicity of this here. I mean, I think for the base just to have kind of the banister with the cat just kind of right behind there, I think that's really classy. So sometimes with these bases today, we go for bulky, high, large diorama-ish stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Tessie, I know you got some amazing, crazy skills there. So no offense to that there. But I sometimes simple can be very nice as well to see. Just clean aesthetic to it there, small proportion because this is going to be a line, correct? I'm assuming they're going to probably do Michael Keaton as well too, maybe a Penguin, possibly in the future.
But it's going to be very expensive though. J&D overpriced everything, so this is going to be like $10,000.
I was excited about their 1/6 Joker, and then I saw the price, and I don't know. I think I blocked them on Facebook after that.
No.
I was personally offended by the price, but no. But I mean, I imagine this is done by design because I've seen some of their stuff in the past before. They tend to use smaller bases for their products more because you can kind of pair them together. Because I've seen the Dark Knight ones in the past, and they seem to kind of have that smaller base aesthetic to kind of put like other figures from that line together. So I hope they do something like that too for a statue collector. I think it'd be awesome to finally have some representation where you have Catwoman, Penguin, and Batman all together on one side there. And hearing your conversation about scale and space and how quickly it fills up, this would be a nice addition to somebody's collection for sure. But I think she looks really good from what I can see.
She looks beautiful. Desi, do you agree with Dilo?
Yeah, I completely agree. I think this looks beautiful. I appreciate J&D's bases because sometimes less of a base is better, especially for when you're going for like a museum pose and for a museum setting, right? Like you don't want to dilute the actual centerpiece with other stuff. So I really appreciate this. In fact, they probably just added those columns there just to prop up the cat, right, from a visual standpoint. So I really do appreciate it. I think it's looking great so far. My only question is, we haven't really gone at least a licensed 1/6 Michelle Pfeiffer, right, as Catwoman?
No, I don't think we haven't. And that's a good point.
Yeah. Like, I don't, we didn't get the Penguin either, right, from Hot Toys, but, So it's not a license issue because we're getting her in 1/3, right? Multiple 1/3s and other scales and other statues. So I'm surprised no one's done her in 1/6. A lot of pleather, right? But
InArt probably is going to do it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I can bet on that.
Yeah. We shall see. But it looks great, that statue. If that's your jam, I know it's my jam. You just need the space, and the cash.
Definitely cash.
The most important thing, my friend. The most important thing. So this is the prime one, Catwoman.
That looks good too.
That's gorgeous, man.
Yeah.
That's nice.
And it's also 1/3.
This is 1/3.
That price, it's probably going to be half or less than half of what the J&D price is, right?
Yes.
Oh, look at that. That's nice.
It's nice. It's a perfect size.
Yeah. The way the contour and the body is, the way the whip is kind of flowing in there.
I know, right?
I actually kind of like having the cat pose to the side of her there. It feels a little bit more badass to me personally. I like this one more, actually. I'll be honest with you.
It's good, right?
I like this one. I like this one more.
That's what I was saying. Like when I saw this one, I said, "Oh shit, this looks fantastic." But then again, sacrifices, space,
Yeah.
And the price is not that bad in terms of pricing. This one is or was 1,300, so it's really not super expensive.
That looks good.
Looks good.
Looks really good. They don't have an unmasked version, so that's kind of hello there.
Ooh.
LED lights. Yeah, this one is a very nice companion. If you order Batman Returns 2-pack like I did, this is gonna look amazing. And I'm looking forward for either Prime One or any other statue company to do Joker. I want to see Jack Nicholson's Joker. 100%. I want to see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be awesome.
That's gonna be awesome with 2 different head sculpts, like a deluxe version. Oh man, they can nail it. So this is about 75 centimeters, which is what 75 centimeters. Let's see, centimeters into inches. 75 is about 29 inches. 30. Wait, this is not 1/3.
That's what I was saying. It like
1/4.
If you show me the picture with the guy's hand again, like, I mean, by the size alone, I don't know.
Maybe because of the base.
What was the height again? 75.
75.
So about 30 inches.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's gotta be 1/3. No, but 75 from the base. All the way from the bottom of the base to the top of the head?
Yeah.
No, that might be a quarter.
Quarter?
Right?
Hold on, let me see.
Why are my measurements off? Why am I forgetting this?
No, it's 1/3. Here it says 1/3.
No, 1/3 it is.
Well, she's not that tall, I think, right?
No.
Right.
Mhm.
Look at the detail, man. Look at this. Look at the nails. Look at this. How cool this looks.
I mean, the plastic is shimmering off the gloves. I mean, you don't see that kind of quality there. That's insane.
I know.
Yep.
I mean, that's
Look at the
all
butt.
sculpted in. Look at that. That's
That's Michelle Pfeiffer right there, my friend.
Mm-hmm. I've recognized that. Let's see.
Yeah.
So, are they going to do a maskless version of the suit? Are they going to do like some kind of special edition like that, where it has like a Michelle Pfeiffer head sculpt instead?
No, that's it.
No?
That's the only. And that was one of the
An
3D
opportunity, man. Oh,
that was one of the people were talking about. Like,
Oh,
why
man.
is not giving us head sculpts with this one, and mask head sculpt, right?
yeah.
That was kind of like a missed opportunity, I guess. But maybe they couldn't find a head sculpt with this particular pose.
Maybe. I mean,
You
when
know?
she takes off her mask, I mean, she's already like kind of in battle damage mode from the whole movie. So maybe that's just a separate piece they're thinking about doing in the future. I would much prefer that. I think that would stand out. You had a Michelle Pfeiffer with the cuts and the scrapes and the suits practically all jacked up by the end. I think that would be a piece to have.
Yep, that will be a nice piece. Yeah. Anyway, we're gonna wrap this up. I have to pick up my daughter. Almost forgot. Fuck. I want to say thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for stopping by. Dilo, what's going on your channel, my friend? And thank you again for stopping by and coming to the show.
Yeah, of course, pleasure. Thanks for having me again. It was nice to meet Tessie again. I hope Easy's okay. That toilet bowl must be clogged by now, I'm sure. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of busy last week. I had to take care of some work-related stuff. Got to get my licenses in order for work, so I got that resolved. So I'm back on the grind. I'm filming this weekend. I got some content coming hopefully next week there. So stay tuned for some updates in the near future. I got a couple videos in the pipeline.
Nice. Looking forward for those, my friend. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And Mr. Jesse,
Yes,
what's going on
sir.
your channel? I know you were out for a few weeks. Anything coming? Any dioramas? Any straight drafted?
No, maybe later in the year, but for now, way too busy with work to actually get to that. So I apologize. Hey, the original videos are still on there though, and they're evergreen, right? Because there's just how-tos. So if anybody wants to see how to make some dioramas, I suggest you go over. Or if you want to see how to make those CCFL lightsabers, I've got a video on that too.
Oh,
But also, Dilo, good to meet you as well, man. And Dante, again, thank you for having me on. It was a great time. So always a good talk here. So
nice.
Thank you, man.
Thank you so much, my friend. And Izzy, what's going on your channel?
Well, I'm gonna do some statue reviews, and I'm gonna show you my PP, and bio pass, my bio pass.
Oh, thank you, Izzy, for that. And yeah, I have Pennywise, InArt Pennywise coming, so hopefully very soon. So let's wait for that. Darth Vader DX is also on his way, so very, very soon you'll see the review. If you haven't checked the review of the InArt, the Batman is already up with the bat signal. I think the figure is fantastic, so check it out. And I'm working on episode 3 of Beyond the Box, so stay tuned for that too, because I have a cool topic to discuss. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow all my friends here. All the links in the description below. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.